today's game, we have two of the leading wide receivers from the 2014 draft class. It's Sammy Watkins going up against Odell Beckham Jr. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question. This is big person on big person, big unit against big unit.
Meat on meat.
Oh, you got it all. Pick your cliche, but we know this. The ground's going to shake, things are going to rumble, and they're
set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. One man in the backfield. That's McCoy. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to work. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 76 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
And he knocks it through. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. The return comes from Orleans Darkwa. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So Manning to Beckham in this defense, they better hone in on that connection.
It's almost like an electrical charge for him, isn't it? When he catches the first one, I'm talking about OBJ, he just goes to the huddle and says more, more, more. And really, he's just one of those guys that once he gets going, look out.
Manning, he's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Dwayne Harris, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Manning will try again on 2nd down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Manny Lawson from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on 3rd down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. And here the hook up good to Victor Cruz. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. On now is Brad Wing to kick it away for the Giants. So the offensive unit called the TO. And now we are ready to resume play. And they're going to try for the 4th down conversion. Manning and the offense staying put. Here we go on 4th down with Manning. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 1, 9.
Here's Taylor. And this is going to be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. Now 4th down. Dan Carpenter now for the Bills field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, little 360. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. New York set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got... And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
3rd down, still 14 yards left. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. It's caught. Shepard. And he's eventually brought down, but not before he reaches the 39, just shy of the 40.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Throwing on 1st down is Manning. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 14 there. And it'll be 1st down Giants.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Reggie Ragland, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary. That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. Now Manning going left side, and he's got Donnell. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, Manning. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. So this brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now it's Jennings. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys that after a while you quit just trying to define him by a position. Defensive end, outside linebacker, doesn't matter. He knows how to get upfield and spill some plays.
So disruptive. What makes him so disruptive?
I think it's strength. If you see his upper body, I mean, he's got some strength up there and some really good hands, but he's got some surprising quickness as well to get him upfield.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. And he can't hang on. That would have been a big interception.